Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am truly zonked, and if time flies when you're having fun, then does that mean that when time is flying, you are having fun? Yeah, that's the kind of thing that goes through my head sometimes. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So anyways, welcome back to my channel and my playthrough series of Green Hell survival mode in the Spirits of Amazonia Snake's Pass map. If you watched the previous episode, I thank you for your tolerance, because there's a lot of fast forwarding while I was getting the frames for the second level in place. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting build when this is all done. I'm not sure the exact final shape this is going to take, but we're on track for what I've been thinking of so far. Anyways, so we've got... trying to sort myself here. There's some things I wanted to do. I wanted to start putting the roofs up on that second level, and I'm gonna get to that soon enough, but I knew this was gonna be a pain. Yeah, but I gotta move this storage stuff. This is all just in the way right now because I'm going in and out, behind here to get supplies, and the way I've arranged things here, it's getting a little cramped. So I'm gonna start. Let's do this. Let's open up this mud filter. Let's take everything out of here. I get this ash. Let's put these away. Just gonna store them in here for the time being. One of these should hold it, right? Did I just lose a piece of charcoal? I was dragging a single piece to the chest, and it didn't appear where I dropped it. Alright. So, let's see. Let me break this out. Alright, and let's see, we're going to need a new location for that. Let me get to the blueprint. And I think, like, right here is going to be just fine. If you see strange things like this happening, again, if you're new to the channel, I am using the Build Everywhere mod, because I'm just not going to subject myself to the annoyances. I need one piece of ash. The annoyances of Green Hell's building system, denying things that should be placeable. Let's get some, just a one round of mud will do for now. Let's see, we'll let that fill with the rain. We'll come back to that in a second. For the record, I was doing some harvesting and some collecting. Got myself back up to 100 long bamboo sticks over there, and while I was doing that, last episode I wasn't sure if we were actually in the rainy season, and we definitely are now. It is raining, it's pouring, you know how the rest goes. Alright, let me do this. I'm just going to start making piles, because I'm unsure and really just don't want to take the chance. Oh, things are dropping on my head. I think if you look all the way down when dropping things while indoors, yeah, it seems to prevent things from falling on your head. But yeah, if I knock this down, I don't know that it's going to give us our rope back. So I'm just going to unload this first. Hold on one second. Let's see. I'm just going to make a little pile over here for the time being. We'll reuse what we get back here soon enough. I'm going to leave this one alone because it's fine. It's against the back wall, and that's good enough for me. Okay, we'll break this out. let's see. I'm going to replace this long stick holder too. I'm going to pick up this extra rope. Can't grab that one for some reason. We'll get to it in a second here. Let me unload these long sticks here. Alright, let me break down this rack. Alright, and the last thing I think I'm going to break out, yeah, I'm going to take out this long stick holder. Let's gather some of this free stuff that's just kind of hanging out around here, though. Do I want to take those out? Not really in the way? I don't know. We'll see. Let's break this down. Alright. So now, let's make 2 new rope holders. Maybe not exactly there. That's kind of still a little obstructive. Alright, we'll just shift down over here. That'll do. Let's see. We'll replace the long stick holder. We'll put it laterally this time. And the log holder. Alright, let's get these built up. Crap, 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 crap. Jarvis! You bad kitty. What was I doing now again? You broke a piece of armor. Shit. Let's see, hold on, let's take a look at that. Broken. Yep. Let's replace that right now, actually, because I don't feel like getting caught out with a naked limb. Let me just pick up all my rope here. Let's see, I've got some, do I have still have some bones over here? No. New boons. I need to kill something really quickly here. There's usually a Cappy right over here. Here he is. I just want him to walk toward me so that I can shoot him in the head, not the butt. I don't feel like chasing him right now. I wait just a moment. Let me see, what's our time? We're about 1:30. We will fix up our health in a moment here. Come on, Mr. Oh, there he is. I see you. Where are you going? Damn it. I didn't think I was close enough. Let's see. There's usually a few of these guys wandering around here. Oh, come on. Where'd he go? Yes, that'll do. Let's see. Toss the meat, because I don't care about that armadillo meat. Let's take a banana leaf. And craft. We'll add the armadillo shell. I've done in a previous video where I tested the various toughnesses of different armor. And armadillo armor is equivalent to the bone armor. So we will take that, and not on the crafting table, but my arm. There we are. Alright. How much was that? 74%. Yeah, I haven't really played around much with the armadillo armor, so I haven't worked that up to 100% durability yet. But that is fine. It'll do the job. Let's get back to snapping these together here. Why can't I insert that one? Oh, that is weird. Alright, hold on. Let's stick these in here. Let's disassemble this and replace it. What the hell was that all about? Jake, what are you doing? Alright, let's try that again. Long sticks. Let's try not to make it too much into the rock this time. Alright, that's better. And I'll drop that there. Let me pick up more rope. Alright, those are built. Let's store the stuff that we've got here. Let me get these sticks loaded back in. They're still kind of sticking out a little bit the way I've got it angled, but it's not as obstructive as it was before, so I can deal with that. Put these logs away. Let me also, seeing as we lost some sticks into destruction, we will take some of these extras that are laying on the ground here and just decaying, and let's give them a home. Centipede in 3, 2, 1. There he is. No, I don't care about killing him. Yeah, once he drops, he doesn't attack. He's kind of only dangerous while he's on you. I could just build up that drying rack, but oh well. Time. It's 4 o'clock. Jake's pretty tuckered out. Let's see. What can we do about this? Another centipede? No, not this time, maybe? Alright. Okay, mud. Let's see. Before I mud, hold on. Let's just go check this large tree up here. The Brazil nut tree. See if we got any blue mushrooms. I will do something about bidons for an energy drink at some point. I'm not sweating too much about it right now. Hello. Do we have to name the snake that lives over here? He's a snake. Oh, sorry. Itches. Alright. Go away, snake. We will harvest him just to get rid of him, because if I come back here for some reason, his corpse will still startle me. And I got double the meat because I have level 40 in harvesting skill, animal harvesting. And that'll be good for now. Let's see, I'm not worried about that heart of palm. Let's go have a sip of water in the meantime, though. Alright, that should be good. Let's mix our mud. And let's take 4 pieces of mud. Well, you know something? Alright, let me just... Yeah, we'll take 4. And let's get the sticks and get a round fired up here, because I'm going to chew through my charcoal, making ash very quickly here, and I'm going to need more. I've mentioned in the past, for what it's worth, it does take 22 regular sticks to fill the charcoal furnace. What I usually wind up doing is take 2 stacks of 10, and then as long as I got 4 small sticks, see, I had 6 and it dropped 2 on the ground. 4 small sticks is the equivalent of 2 regular sticks, and that is full. Let's, oops, I dropped the mud instead of placing it. There we are. I know how to play this. Let's go ahead and light this. And hopefully we don't get invaded by warriors. Another thing I wanted to do here. Okay, one thing. I changed my mind. I don't want that there. No. It's not a very big area. And I think that just might be a shade too much. I think these 3 items in this little area here is going to be fine. Oh, it's smoking right into the walls. Oh, not too surprising, really. But seeing as it's the rainy season, I want that mud water filter to start filling. So, oh, let me finish, before I start that, hold on, let me finish storing all the leftover rope. While I'm doing this, I just want to give a quick shout out, and of course, as always, I want to thank everybody who subscribes. It means a lot. I'm glad you guys enjoy the videos. And special shout out to Jordan. Thanks for commenting, and glad to know that this kind of rekindled some interest in the game for you. That really, it's like, oh gosh, I'm flattered. So, anyways, yeah, no, that's just, I hope you get back into it. Otherwise, if you're like me, sometimes you want to enjoy the game, but you just don't feel like playing it yourself. So you watch a video of somebody else playing, and hopefully my videos scratch that itch for you sometime. Let's see. All right, and I'll just pick these up and hold these. Okay. Time. 7 o'clock. We can still do more. Crap, I should have just built up another round of mud anyways. Hold on, I need more ash. So I might as well just hold it because I'm going to use it. Okay, we'll pick up charcoal for grinding down later. And I need long sticks first. Alright, let's go make another batch of mud. I got a couple left over here, but I'm going to need more than this. It's starting to get dim. Let me let that fill with the rainwater. Oh god, that Cappy startled me. Go ahead and mix this. I'm not going to worry about carrying out a stack right now. It's close enough I can run it back and forth without being too annoyed. Bamboo stick. I got bamboo sticks. Hold on. I'll go over to my bamboo farm over here. And I gotta watch out because there could be another snake over here. I built this stick holder right on top of a spawn spot. And I'm not sure that I would, if I try to chop that tree out, if I wouldn't destroy my rack in the process. I saw from a distance, just for a moment here, I saw the white outline of the rack in there. And I thought it was the white bone paint on the warriors. And I'm like, wait a second, somebody in my fort. My fort. Here's a freaking childhood throwback for you. Did you ever build a fort? I remember being a kid and finding like scraps of wood, slapping them together in the most unsafe manner possible. Where am I going here? Here. I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Now, I need 7 small stones. I should have some large ones I can harvest up here. There's 1. There's 2. Let's see. There's a 3rd. That'll give me a couple left over. 3 large ones. I don't think those large rocks will respawn on that side too quickly. So let's take a quick look up here. Let's see, there's 1. Anything up top? Alright. Let's do this. Let's take the one that I got. Oh, Jakey, are you tired and tuckered out? There's a friend of mine has a dog named Jake. He's a Labrador, a brown chocolate lab. And his name is Jake. So I go and hang out over my friend's house. So, oh, Jakey boy. Jakey Jake. So, oh, there's a regular stone. Come on. Give me some large rocks. I really kind of want to finish that before sleeping so I can do some filling overnight. Not that it's that important. That's just me being detail-oriented. Alright. I'm not going to go crazy over it. Jake is pretty tired out here. And yeah, alright, let's pass the night. Oh, never mind. And get to the morning. Jake's probably going to get malnourished during the night, but oh well. Okay, it's about 4:15. Let's do this. First I will drink my fill. Let's, any bananas? We will just eat some bananas. Let me just eat them off the tree. Any others? There's a bunch of banana trees here. There's a glare on my television right now. It's hard to see. Alright, let me eat that other one. Oh, I got more in the pack. Okay, that's good on carbs. Let's, do our meat soup magic. So, again, quick recap. I am using a new technique where now that we can put soup in the clay bidons, we can get out 20 servings out of 100 units of liquid here. And for that, you requires a turtle shell and 2 small bowls. They can be coconut or clay, that's fine. And the first thing you got to do is you have to spread things out in your pack very inefficiently. The main thing is you need to make sure that a turtle shell has no space to go back in the pack here. I test that first. Good. I cannot hold the turtle shell because when you do this, the turtle shell will try to snap into your pack, and when it does that, it throws away the excess. So I will take the meat bidon, pour that into the turtle shell. That gives it 25 units there. Take the turtle shell, pour into 2 small bowls, and that's like 10 in each bowl, and it leaves you 5 left over in the turtle shell, and you drink that one. Now once you've done that, you take your bidon and your small bowls, and you put the small bowls, pour them back into the bidon for later. And we are jacked on carbon. Protein. Where did that come from? I have no idea. I need a little extra fats though. And I saw some fresh nuts fall over here. We have morning leeches. I don't know why the leeches like to come out in the morning. That's... Now, didn't you drop nuts? Or is it this one over here? One of these trees had dropped nuts. I could have sworn. Okay, you know, so it's not important right now. We will live. We're doing good. Where was I? Oh, yes. Looking for large rocks. So, usually when you've got a spot that spawns rocks, they respawn on the quick side. That's a regular stone. Let's look over on this other side again. Really? You're gonna give me grief about this now? Oh, while I'm up here, let's do this really quickly. Hold on. We'll chop out the ore while we're up here. And put the ore away. We will start smelting it down soon enough. Alright. Just want to also mention, it is kind of warm in my apartment. I have a fan going. I really hope that it's not too audible in the audio. If it is, I apologize. If I don't, though, it's just really uncomfortable. Okay. Looking to see if new large rocks have spawned. They have not. Wait, there's one. I'm going to need one more after this, though. Alright, let's get this one down. I've seen some spots in the game where they just spawn so frequently, they're just constantly underfoot. one more large rock. Hold on. I just saw it. There we go. Get up there. Catch your breath. Jump. Oh, Jake, you suck. Oh my god, dude. Alright, fine. We'll do it that way. Be like that. Okay, so that's built, and that'll start filling with the clean water. I am not going to break down that other one. Why have one when you've got two in place already, right? Okay, so I'll build up that drying rack soon enough. I'm really not sweating the meat situation right now. Alright, so that's done. Now, alright. Let's see. So, let's put some roof blueprints up. I'm going to start with a couple of notched roofs here. I'm going to put one here because I'm going to make a third level. It's not going to be quite so elaborate, but I want kind of like a catwalk going around the top. You'll see what I mean. But I want ladders to go all the way up to the top. And let's put another notched roof here. Alright, let me ghost up the rest of these regular roofs. I'm not going to do mud roofs on these two squares here. And it'll make sense later. I've got a semi-formed idea in my mind. It's half planned and half winging it. Okay, now. Getting mud up to areas like this is kind of a nuisance. Just adjusting my mouse pad. Let's see. Let me go grab some stacks of charcoal. Sort pack. We'll take these. And that's done burning, right? Yep, good. Alright, so that'll be ready for us when we need it. Alright, let's just offload what we've got built here so far. Let's fill the mud. There's going to be a fair amount of fast forwards and fades in this video here. It's only so interesting I can make mud. Alright, we'll let those fill with the rain. Let's, alright, so I'll show you one thing we got to do. Because getting mud, let me just verify something. If we carry them one at a time, yeah, you can go up a ladder. But that will be super slow. And I'm pretty sure if I put these on the crafting table and try to go up the ladder, it's gonna close the pack and pop them all over, right? Oh, God, I just touched it. And oh, no, that's great. I love it. It's an impromptu hatch. I don't know if I could do that again if I tried. Pick one. It doesn't loosen the log jam there. Alright, so what we do, let's put these back on the crafting table. Let's bring these to the outside, around the outside. It doesn't matter where I drop them for now. I'm going to drop them there. Go up to the second level. And what you do is you open your crafting table, and then from a distance you can grab them. Oops. Give that back to mate. Now, you can drop them up here. Grab it. Alright. So this mud should be mixed. Let's pluck them all out. The rain season has stopped? It wasn't 2 weeks yet, was it? Either that was a short rainy season, or I'm really just blazing through days here. And the way I make Jake go to bed real early, that's totally possible. All right, so we're still good though. One of the things that I've noticed in other Green Hell videos is there seems to be, and again, I apologize, some of this is redundant information for some of you guys. There seems to be confusion about the rainy season versus dry season cycles. And the thing that's important to keep in mind, let me do this. First, let me fill these. Harvest a couple of ash into, or excuse me, a couple of charcoal into ash. Insert that, and we'll see if the rain comes back and fills those while we're putting them. What am I saying? Putting them up. Anyways, as I was saying, there are not simply two cycles to the weather. It's not simply dry season and wet season. There's a normal season. So when you first start the game, it's the normal season where it dries. Oh my god, I can't speak today. It rains on and off during the course of the day and night. And after about 2 weeks of that, give or take a few days, it switches to the rainy season where it rains constantly. And it does that for roughly 2 weeks. Then it goes back to the normal season, raining on and off. And then after that, for about 2 weeks, it will go on to the dry season. And so on and so forth. Alright, let's get this inserted. So yeah, it is not random when it becomes rainy season or dry season. There is definitely a pattern. If there is any randomness to it, it is in just how long the individual stages last. And I've never really bothered to take notes on what day I'm on when one season starts. And you know, so I also kind of, and it's just me, I reflexively call them seasons. You know, we're talking about weeks at a time. That's hardly a season. You know, it's a fortnight. But anyways, that's just me being picky. All right. I'm gonna need a water bidon. One of these is water already, right? Bone infusion. Wait, no, that's meat soup. I'm carrying it, aren't I? Unsafe water. Alright, yep, I'm carrying it. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill this because we can't wait for the rain. Jake's already down past half energy. What time is it? It's only turning 12. This guy tires out so fucking fast. Alright, let's wash. Alright, let's eat the last two mushrooms here. Yes, I know there's a rotten banana. I'll put it away later. Oh, I thought I had 4. Oh crap, I wanted to do something specific. Buggers. I thought I had 4 Monstera. Alright, you know, it's not critical. I don't have to have 4 right now. Let me do this. We will fill these turtle bowls. Let's start the fire. Let's take the Monstera we've got. I kind of wanted to make a full bidon out of it, but it's really not important. Let's cook these. Alright, I do want to get the pottery bench together soon, though. I'm going to build that on the 2nd level. How much is left in our cassava? We have 65. Alright, let's do this. Make sure you can't pick up the turtle bowl. And I'm not going to go over it again. I covered it in a previous video at length. Let's do that. Let's drink that. Let's just turn to 1. We'll do that one more time. Eventually there is something I'm going to do to should facilitate this little juggling act. But a step at a time. All right, so that bumped up our energy a little bit there. Okay, those are cooked. Let's put the fire out. I don't care that I'm using nearly, well, 25 units of that. We can always just fill. Is there a secret fill spot? There is. Nice. When you're close to the water level, that's when you can usually find those. Okay, let's see. So I'm kind of bumped back up with energy. Let's pluck our mud. Mudder pluckers. I don't want to drop them too far away from the structure because they'll start to get tricky to grab from a distance with the pack technique if I leave them too far out. Alright, let's prep these. It'll probably stop raining before it's ready, and I'll have to fill it manually anyways, but it's not a big deal. Harvest some ash. Let's go back to the roof. Probably shouldn't place them too close to the wall either. They might make... Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Set all 12. I believe so. And just drop them like right here. It's still a bit of a mess, but that's fine. You know what it is? It's all the freaking running. Even for these short distances, I'm running, and I really just need to slow down to conserve energy. Good. We'll work towards... Let me stick this in the back. We'll start filling in back here. That's what I should be doing. Not that it really matters. I'm going to wind up running the same distances over the long run anyways. Burb-a-derb. So, something I was thinking about here. I'm trying to, like, plan ahead for the channel. Jaybird, you had asked what I thought I might do after I finished building this, and I don't recall offhand if I replied in the comments. I may have mentioned as an aside in another video. I think after this build, I'm probably going to wait until the building update has come out and do my next build there. And I'm not completely decided yet, but I think I might want to try in the ritual, the final ritual area. I want to do something with the tree houses, and that might be an interesting place to build. So, but I'm going to do in the meantime? I really just don't feel like going back to Stranded Deep. Stranded Deep, it's a fine game. You know, it's... I don't know. I played it really, really intensely for a while there. I started somewhat of a playthrough. And I just kind of fell out of it. And you know, if you're a gamer, you're probably like me. You know, you're into something until you're not. And it kind of happened to me with Stranded Deep. I was debating one of two things, though. Please let me know in the comments. Would you be interested if I did a playthrough of Subnautica? I still love the hell out of Subnautica. It's got a great atmospheric vibe to it. It looks gorgeous, and it's just a lot of fun. And there's plenty of opportunities to get startled and scared in there. And this just I just had this idea today because I got a notification from Epic Mega Games. Are they Epic Mega Games? Or am I thinking of the old game producer? Are they the same people? They used to make Epic Games in the 90s. But you know, periodically they'll give away games for free. And today I just picked up a copy of Maneater. It's a shark It's a game about a shark, just basically being a general nuisance for a local community, kind of Jaws-like scenario. There's a role-playing-like aspect to it, a leveling up aspect. I watched some videos of Game Edge, who's playing the game, and thought it was really interesting. I just didn't feel like plunking out $40 for it. So when Epic was giving it away for free today, I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a frickin' free game. Yeah, I mean, if nobody says anything either one direction or another, I'm just gonna start making a series. I'm just not sure which one yet. Alright, that is filling. What's our stats looking like? We really need that fat. Let's check these excuse me, these nut trees over here. See if anything spawned in the meantime. I'll eat you. These yellow funnel mushrooms give you just a tiny little bit of energy, but if you eat enough of them as you're running around, they will keep you running. Oh, good, more. I'll take them. There's another one on the other side, wasn't there? I see. Well, I got to keep picking up these sticks as I see them, so I can keep those racks filled and use those to keep the charcoal furnace running. Good. What did I say? Pick it up. The light is fading again, as it has a tendency to do. I'll leave the mushrooms. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. You know, as I'm making this video after work, my brain is already mush. Wasn't there another nut tree over here? Oh god, almost got stung. Or bitten. Okay. Maybe we'll just kill a Cappy really quick and throw him on the fire. I mean, I could just make more meat soup, but... Or I suppose what I could do is I could finish up the rack and start that drying out. In fact, you know, actually I think I am going to do that. But I'm heavy, so I keep picking up more stuff. Alright, let me just drop some stuff right here. God, it's going to fill up the rack in one shot. And some bones. Sort of bone pile here is good enough for the moment. Be nice if there was a bin for bones. Can't put enough into a chest. It makes it feel like it's a waste of a chest. Let's build this rack up. Grab some rope. Small sticks. It's nice when you got everything right at hand. And let's harvest some bone hooks. Well, you harvest the bone into bone needles, and then you craft the needles into bone hooks. Wait. Did I not? Oh, what'd I do? Oh, never mind. I'm screwing myself up. Okay, we'll just make 3. I only need 3. Okay, let's pick this meat up. 1 Cappy turned into 8 pieces of meat. That, just frickin' love it. Okay, I'm not going to put all of this on the dryer. I want to cook some, because I need fats, like, now. And, let's see. 2 pieces, good. That's good. That's fine. Let's, drop these. I want to build some grill racks to help juggle and store bowls. We'll get to that soon enough. Let's light the fire and cook these down. Let's go wash up. Oh, got 2 pieces of a brick there. I forgot to. Oh, 3 of them. They must have flown off the end when I was dropping things. So yeah, that one's just a little too far. All right, we'll just huck them up, or not. Well, huff them up, hump them up. I don't know. My brain, no worky good. All right, let's wash. What's our time? It is turning 10. Let's go to bed. We're gonna wake up really. Let's. Those are nearly done. Just done now. Let's take a little bowl. Screw it. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm sweating this. Just use whatever's in the bidon, because I can just fill it from there. Alright, we'll leave that meat for the morning. Let's sleep. Alright, let's drink. We're good on water. We'll have this banana. Good on carbs. And we will just eat these 2 pieces of meat right now. And that should take care of both. I'm still low on fats. Alright, let's do the meat soup. Wait, I need this. Hola, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time. It's a waste of the meat soup. But I need the fats. That's good. Alright, let's save. Okay, so that's out of the way. Mix our mud. Why am I singing it? I don't know. My friend, he watched my videos and he's like asking us, I don't know why YouTubers think that people want to hear them sing. And he's like, mostly saying this because he's watching Game Edge and Game Edge and I kind of have a similar reaction where like almost any thought will trigger half a song and we just can't help ourselves. But me, I seem to start singing randomly. Somebody's car alarm is going off outside. Morning leeches. Oh, I think I figured out what happened, why I couldn't find one of my arrows in the previous episode. We made a special run to go get the plans for the wood smoker. And at some point, I thought I had like misstacked an arrow and lost one in the pack somehow. While editing the video, I realized, oh, I shot a snake and I forgot to pluck it out of the snake. So, oh well, we will make more. I left my water bidon over here. Some water. Oh, Jay, you had asked if this was placed right in order to protect the fire from the rain, and these smokers snap to the fire when you place it over it, so there's really no real risk there. It's an Automatica. It really makes me think of the smoker from Stranded Deep, and makes you wonder who really got the idea from who. But yeah, no, it's fine. That's really like the main reason why I wanted... Oh, it's raining again. Alright, let's just mix that. But that's the main reason why I wanted that particular smoker, so I could have it over the fire and it be a bit smaller. I'm really not worried about smoking meat. It's bad for your lungs anyways. Okay, I'm getting a step ahead of myself here. Let's bring these bricks to the roof. I just caught myself. Well, I'm not going to be using mud on the 3rd floor. Yeah, alright, I'm not worried about it. Normally, this is a lesson I learned in my Mega Base build, in my previous survival series, is when you're building higher up, you have to leave roofs open so that you can bring mud, because of the distance limitation for grabbing at a distance here, spooky action at a distance, you can't be on the 2nd floor, you know, or the 3rd floor as the case may be. You can't be 2 levels up and grab the mud from the ground. It's just too far away. So you gotta, like, bring it up to 1 level, go up to the next level, oops, and then you need an open roof so you can go up to the next level and bring it up again. But I'm not gonna have to worry about that here. I gotta quit running, save that energy. Okay, let's get these inserted. Next round. Next verse. Same as the first. Let's see, can I remember how this one goes? My name is Mud, but call me Aloysius Devidender Abercrombie, that's long for mud, so I've been told. Told that by this son's a bitch that lies before me, bloated, blue, and cold. I got my pride, I drink my wine. I drink only the finest, except I haven't earned a dime in several months, or were it years. We had our words, a common spat. So I kissed him upside the cranium with an Luna baseball bat. My name is Mud. Dun, 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 dun. What am I doing? Getting carried away in my song. Here's what I'm doing. Oh, sorry. It's a Primus song. I was trying to think of it. What kind of song have I got that's got a reference to mud? And I got Primus. My name is Mud. Oh, stop it. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, I'm so fried right now. I didn't want to pick these all up here like this. Oh god, I am my worst enemy. That is not what I wanted. I want you over here. That's what I get for trying to sing a song. I think I mixed up some of those verses, too. Oh, well, it's not important. Yeah, I inserted an extra verse where it didn't belong. Yeah, no, I didn't sing it right. Not that you could call it. You could have called that singing anyways. But, yeah, it's Les Claypool we're talking about. He's not exactly... Ah, crap! I got bounced up. Ah, and the scent mud flying. Gotta be more careful when dropping the mud. It fell at my feet and popped me up in the air. And when it did, it closes the table. And anything on the table all spawns in one exact spot. And they won't coexist in the exact same spot. So they go all over the place. Maybe one day we'll just have to load up like 50 or 100 pieces of mud onto the table at once and then jump and see how far they go. That hurt something. Itchy. Alright. We are getting there. This video might be a little on the shorter side. I just want to get something done. You know, every once in a while I catch something in the periphery of my vision, and yeah, this game keeps you on edge. Yeah, and you always wonder, oh shit, is that something I gotta watch out for? And for a moment there, I thought I saw a snake. And it wasn't a snake. But I was thinking to myself, you know, it would be cool. I mean, snakes are deadly enough as they are. I know. And I'm really just... See... They're enough of a nuisance. They're very easy to step on. They hide under the bushes, and it's just real easy to get bit. But I was thinking, it's like it'd be cool if they were slithering around. If they actually moved, and you could like see one slithering around in the distance, going somewhere. Not that they need to, like, you know, like the cat will like lock onto you and stalk you. But I'm thinking, you know, it's like, what if the snakes were just like, you know, wandering around like cappies do? You know, cappies and peccaries and tapir. And, you know, and only aggro on you if you get close. Because that would be a rattlesnake's behavior. It really doesn't want to bite you. It's just scared. That, and also, on the note of snakes, I was kind of disappointed there was no anaconda in Chapter 3 of the Spirits of Amazonia. I kind of thought that they were alluding to something like that. And, it wasn't the case. I know they've got a graphic for it. I mean, yeah, it's just for a cutscene in the original story's playthrough. One of the hallucinations, you see one of the anacondas slithering around. But, and I'm not a developer, maybe I'm oversimplifying things, but it seems to me like it shouldn't be too much work to adapt that out and have a snake, you know, slithering around in the environment. Rattlesnake or anaconda or otherwise. I want to go on that side. Alright, that doesn't matter. I'm trying not to run. Let me look up a little bit when I do this. Maybe they won't fly around so much. Or maybe they'll stack. Oop, or fall on my head. Okay. Yep, it was on my head. Oh, if anybody's interested in the slightly more technical side of being a novice YouTuber, so I've got two issues that I've been trying to chip away at. One is, and I don't know why this one started. You know, my videos were fine until suddenly they weren't, and that is periodically, and I can't tell when this is happening while I'm playing. I can only see this when I'm editing the capture file. And that's that there's these periodic screen freezes. My audio is fine, but the video freezes up and then kind of starts moving again, you know, after a few seconds, and it's really annoying. And what I think is going on there, I need the water baton. I'm talking, I'm not thinking. Is I think that that's some sort of memory dump. My RAM is filling up from the video capture, and then the RAM gets full, and I'm just guessing at this. I don't know this for sure. And the RAM fills, and it has to shuffle everything out really fast to storage for the capture file. One step that I do is I have it record the file directly to my my M2 drive. My C drive is an M2, and which is a very fast drive. I like it very much. It's a Samsung, was it EVO, I think, 1 TB. Very nice. Yeah, if I record to a spinning platter drive, an old school mechanical drive, those freezes are much more prominent. So I'm trying a different setting, trying a different encoder. I'll see if this video works any better. The second technical thing I've been trying to work on, and I apologize, I'm like a year into this channel, and I realized that my videos, especially in screens, you know, where like if I'm running around the trees, you know, quickly, the graphics get very muddy, very pixely. And what I learned is there's a codec for that. If you're not familiar, a codec is a little set of code that your computer or Windows or your application uses to either encode or decode a video file. And some codecs, basically not all codecs are created equal. And if you're recording, if you're low-end YouTuber like me, and you're uploading videos in anything 1080 or less, it uses what is it, AVC codec, which apparently is notorious for causing that muddy effect. No pun intended. I could have just done that from the roof. And there's another codec that you can get. It's tricky. Apparently, YouTube likes to give this preferentially. You know, if you're a big YouTuber, they'll just like process your videos. When you upload a video, YouTube takes time to process it. And that's why when I upload a video, you know, you get that ugly 360p version first, and then it'll be like hours later. You know, you get the higher res versions. So one of the workarounds to get what you want is the VP9 codec. I know I'm just kind of babbling here, but I got nothing else to talk about. And the VP9 codec is much better, and the videos, the action, the motion is much clearer. But unless you're a big YouTuber, like Cage848 or some of those other guys, they give you the cheesy codec. But the workaround is to upload in UHD formats. And so I've started uploading my videos in 1440p. And the first couple that I did, the first one that I put up, literally took 6 days for YouTube to finish processing that video. And I'm like, oh my god, that is like so not right. But after it did, all the videos, they were AVC before it finished rendering the ultra high res. And then after it completed, they all got converted to VP9, and that muddiness is clear on those videos now. So I think I may have resolved one of the issues. I need ash. But what that also means is that basically it has to finish processing all the resolutions of the files before that codec becomes available. And the 1440p version takes significantly longer. So, what you'll probably notice on this video was set for a delayed publication. What I'm going to start doing is uploading the video, but posting the publish time on a delay so that YouTube has time to process those. And hopefully the videos will become more pleasing when it's finally ready to view. We'll see how that goes. It's still a thought and process. So, anyways, yeah, that was my battle. I just saw a piece of mud over here, right? Yeah, there we are. Let's light our furnace. I don't have any more dry leaves on me. Nope. Okay, fine. We'll use this. Alright, and while I've got it on my mind, let's pick up a couple stacks of this. And we'll even harvest this to replace the fiber I just used. Alright. What's our time? So it's 4:30. Yeah, I gotta stop reflexively. I just reflexively run. I gotta stop doing that. Because our energy did last a lot longer. I didn't want to drink. I want to wash. Times 10 to 5. Let me do a quick bit of cassava soup for a little bit of energy bump. Can't tell which one's which. Oh, space the pack. Yeah, I think if I just do this and just kind of stagger out these arrows like that. Good. Alright. And, I'm not going to worry about putting too much energy up. We're going to go to sleep soon. But, let's get these mixed. And this will be our last batch. Oops. I'm going to set it on fire. Oh my god! Oh, man. I didn't really have that rough a day. Oh, where's my fill point? Alright, walking to the roof. Walk, don't run. Let me see. How many do I need? So, what is there for the roofs again? That's 8? 8. 7. 7. So, I need 8 total. Alright. Well, that worked. Hold your head high when dropping them. Hold your head up, yo! Hold... Yeah, sorry, stop. Hold your head up when dropping them, and drop them slowly. And by holding them, your vision high, they'll stack. Drop them slow, and they won't go flying off all over the place. Hold your head high. Sorry. Alright, so now for these last two, and this is just an aesthetic choice here, not this one here, and this will make sense when we get into the home stretch. I'm going to do banana roof leaves up here. I don't often do banana roof leaves. Won't let me switch that around. That's not important. How many do we need for that anyway? 16. Alright. Normally, because the game just has so much palm, and not that there isn't enough banana leaves out there, but what's our time? It's turning 8. Alright, let's do this. Let me wash. But not that there isn't enough banana leaves out there, but there's just like gobs and gobs of palm out there. It's just easier for me to build with palm. Alright, but I just want to change things up a little bit, so we'll do a couple of roots of banana leaves. Alright, Jake's kind of hurting here. Let's get him fixed up. Walking. Okay, water's good. Banana's rotted. We'll just eat. Actually, I kind of need to use up that cassava because I got to empty out the bidon. Because I don't have a pottery table to make more bidons. So, cassava. Meat. Still short on fat. I really don't want to have to start double drinking. Yeah, I ate the cappy. Oh, it's alright. Whatever. And by double drinking, I mean like having 2 servings. Clay, empty, water. Oh, did I finally empty that? Oh. These are meat soups, right? No, that's brew. That's brew. That's brew. Those are my, what's this one? That's meat. Those are my, Monstera brew. Shit. Alright, alright. I didn't realize that... Alright, so here's a thing about the double drink technique. So once you've hit that 25 unit mark, and you could say, yeah, you're not technically getting 20 servings out of it because once you're at 20 units, you can't divide out and have 5 left over. So, like, you're kind of stuck with that 20. We have to top this up. So, I think I'm going to save that for the next video. I'm good for now. Let's save. Gotta have something to do in the next video, right? Let me get some banana leaves. I don't think I'll have quite enough. Yeah, no. Now, alright, I'm... Alright. Doing this slow. Taking my time, conserving my energy. So, let's see, how many do I need left? Come on, show me. Arg, you're killing me. I need 3 more. Okay. This is a deliberate design choice. So, what I'm going to wind up doing is for the 3rd level, I'm going to have just an outer ring, but not build anything over here. I want this to just be kind of like a little porch that looks down onto the court. So I can look down upon my my subjects and the courtiers. Yeah, right. And yeah, and then the outer part for the 3rd level. Arg. No, never mind. Sorry, I thought I made a mistake. I didn't. You'll see. I'm not going to try and explain it right now. It'll make sense, sort of. We'll see how cool it really comes out in the end. Is there anything else? We're at a 1 hour 40 minutes recording time, but this is probably going to condense down a lot. I'm sure I'm fast forwarding and trimming a lot of redundant material out of this. Anything I need to do right now? Oh, you know what I do need to do right now? We will do this. So, and you know something? I'm gonna run because I saw. Oh, now you drop nuts. All right, but you know something? We'll eat them after I wash. Because I think I need that little bit of extra fat, don't I? Yeah. Good. All right. Arg, leeches. There's a little shore past the bamboo grove. There's a turtle spawn. Oh, doesn't fit because I made it so that it wouldn't fit. For now that I've adopted the 20 servings technique, I mean, I could be using the large clay bowls to make soups with, but and technically, yeah, I would get like extra soup. But if you have 4 turtle shells at 25 units each, then they will perfectly fill up 1 bidon. If I did that with the large bowls, I would wind up with 20 extra, which is not a bad thing. But it just means extra juggling, of resources, and I like it when things work out to even numbers. It just makes it a little simpler. But yeah, I try to hit that spot like once per game load, so I can keep my bowl collection going. Oh, some time has passed. Let's also go, last thing here, let's go see if the ore respawned. If I can get on the log. And it did, good. So, we've got a fair collection of iron going on here now. In fact, you know something? Let's go ahead and get this started. Just a couple of pieces. Thought I heard a warrior. No, just my neighbor yelling upstairs. This freaking guy. Why do I constantly hearing some delayed rustling? Must be critters nearby. Okay, alright. So did I already put something in this one? That's not important. So this is a stupid little efficiency trick, because you need technically 3.5, but you can't put in a half piece, so you got to use 4 pieces of charcoal. I use the Alt key to drag a stack, which has 5, pull out 1. Now I've got a stack of 4. I can just stick it in there like that. All right, let me get these 2 lit. I'm gonna have to start replacing the metal armor. Okay, now hopefully that doesn't attract attention. Or maybe hopefully it does. Because we could use a little excitement around this series here. Not that the cat doesn't frickin' provide it. Okay, so I think that's gonna do for now. Next episode, we will start building up walls for that level. What did I see? I thought I saw something glint on the wall over there. I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah, we'll start building up the walls. What I may wind up doing, because as we learned on in a previous episode, 100 bamboo sticks does not go very, very far. So what I might wind up doing, I've got 50 grown already there. Actually 60 if I want to really milk it. I might just chop all that down, replant it, just have a big old fat stack, over here to augment our resources. Give me that. I'll take the sticks. Give me all the sticks. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. So, yeah, I think this is going to do it for now. Look at the butterflies. Yeah, sorry. Distracted by the pretty colors. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to do it for now. Folks, I want to thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you'd like to see me make more, please subscribe. So until next time, as always, stay healthy and take care.